Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today is day 9 of upskilling myself, and today I did 3 DSA problems as well as did some development work. So let's move on to DSA. So the first question that I solved was increasing triplet subsequence. Okay, so what we have to do over here is we have to find three elements such that I is less than j is less than k. So the indices should be uh, in ascending order as well as the elements. Okay, so let's take an example one. So in this example, this, and this are subsequence where the indices are also increasing as well as the value is also increasing. So how to solve this? So the approach that I have used is I have used two pointers. The first is the small and second is medium. And if we find large, then we return true because we want to find the sequence of this, right? So we are initializing small and medium first, and then we are comparing these two with the large one. Okay. So first I'll get the size, then I'll initialize small and medium as int max because I want to compare with the smaller element, right? Then I'll start the auto iterator on the array. Then if the element that I got on the index is less than small, then I'll update small. And if the second element, so this is in the small, and now our I is on the second, right? Is on 2. So now if this 2 is not smaller than small, then we have to check for this condition. So if the 2 is smaller than medium, which it obviously is, so we have to update medium. So medium will be 2. So small is 1, medium is 2. And in the case when we find for this 3, 3 doesn't fall in this case, it doesn't fall in this case, so obviously it will fall in this case where it is greater than this 2 over here. So we'll directly return true because we got our subsequence 1, 2 and 3. If you don't get our subsequence, we'll get out of this loop and we'll return false. So it's pretty simple. Then this is the second question. It's add two numbers. We have been given two linked list and we have to add these two numbers in the linked list format, right? So usually what we do is we start from here and then we carry to here and here, right? But in this case, we have to start from here and give carry on the left side. So to solve this, what we are doing is we are creating a dummy linked list and we are also creating a current list node to point to the dummy so that we can move this current and we can return the next of dummy. You can see over here. So we'll initialize carry as equals to 0, and while we have linked list 1, we have linked list 2, and carry is not equals to 0. While any one of these three conditions satisfy, we will keep the loop running, and if these three conditions are false, then we'll exit the loop and return the linked list. Okay, so the sum is equals to carry, so we'll create a variable sum which has carry, which has linked list 1 value and linked list 2 value, right? So for the linked list 1 and linked list 2 value, what we're going to do is, first of all, we have these two if statements. So if there is linked list 1, then we have to add the value of the node into the sum, and then we have to add on the linked list. Same for the linked list 2, right? And then what we do is we modify carry as sum by 10, which means if the sum is 12, then carry will be 1. We will point the next of the current to a new node, which is now the value of sum by 10, which is 2. Now this 2 is over here and the list goes on and we add the elements. Now we have to advance current as well, and then we have to return the next of dummy because dummy was on the start, which was pointing, and the current was iterating. Now this question is pretty interesting, which is the zigzag conversion. So what we have to do is let's see, this is the string and we have to print the answer in this format in a zigzag way. So if we just see, what we can do is we can first get the number of rows. So in this case there are 3 rows, and what the basic approach is that we create 3 different strings and add elements on the gap of in the gap of 3 in every string, and then merge the strings, which will return the output that we want, right? So to solve this, first we are checking if the number rows are less than or equals to 1. So if the number rows are 0 or 1, so obviously the input will be the output as well. And if not, then we'll create a vector of string which is initialized as empty, and the size is equals to nums rows, right? So we'll initialize two variables, which is row number and direction. So direction means if you are going down, we have to keep a note of that, and if you are going up, we have to keep a note, right? And this row number is the current row number that we are on. So we'll start a loop, we'll iterate the whole string. First of all, we'll check for the direction, then we'll add with respect to row number, and then we'll update the row number, right? So if the row number is 0 or the row number is last, so if we are over here or here, we have to change the direction, because if we are here we want to go down, and if we are here we want to go up. Okay, so we'll change the direction. Then we will add the particular element into the particular string, and then we will update the row number. So according to the direction, we will either increment the row number, so it should go down, or we will decrement the row number, which will make it go up. And then we will add all the strings. So this is the basic code for adding all the strings. So it was a pretty good question. So for the development part, I did my internship work, which took around 2 to 3 hours. Then I did some Docker practice for my upcoming internship project, and I did YouTube stuff and also revised all the DSA problems that I did till now. So thank you guys for watching, and see you on day 10.